so expensive, we're staying there room 13. Usually airy and usually very, and that's just how my life goes. And I don't ever try to dress to impress. Fuck you, preppy asshole. On the 14th floor where the bathroom door don't lock. So happy we don't gotta worry about the cops. We could all get arrested for this, but when the body admits I don't give a shit tonight. Alright. Now she walks in the bedroom fast, despite all the noise from the crowd. Now she's bedless on the bathroom sink. Her mother would be so proud. Gets on the deed and there's a line to go pee, but the bathroom looks like a war zone.
Welcome in to episode 122 of Phired Up. Check us out at firedupsports.com. I'm Mike Gilletto. Joining me as always, Dom Consul and Chris Lucia. What's going on, fellas?
Yo, yo, yo.
What's up?
How are you guys doing this week? We got Phillies Monday night action. It's nice. A little echo. What the hell is going on? Did anybody hear that? Or is that just me?
Yes, I hear it.
Okay. Still good? All right.
It's gone.
It's gone. Okay. That freaked me the hell out. So we got Phillies going on against the Angels. I expect nothing short of a sweep. We'll get to it. Yeah, how you guys been? What's the latest?
Not much. Hanging in there.
I hear you. So I guess we kind of start with the drafts that we started last week or whatever. So last week was best jerseys. This week we are going to do the worst jersey draft. Once I started writing some things down, they started to get tough. I'll be honest with you. It thinned out quick.
So I texted you guys what was it earlier, late last week, and said I'm having a lot of trouble. Then today I said I was still having a lot of trouble. About an hour ago, I just ripped off 5 other jerseys.
Okay, nice.
I had 8 maybe going into about an hour ago, and now I ripped off 7 or 8.
Eight's not good. So if you get anybody on the same wavelength as you, you're in trouble.
You're kind of screwed. Yeah.
Right.
Setting yourself up for failure. I have 13, so I think I'll be okay. But if every one of my jerseys gets picked, then I'm kind of shit out of luck. There.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we're all gonna have the same things.
Probably. So how did you guys want to determine the order? So the way I was thinking is maybe if I'm gonna start posting the polls on Twitter, maybe the winner of the poll can kind of get the select pick first of what pick they want, and so on and so forth.
That's fine.
That makes sense.
Okay, that works out. Okay, so listen, I mean,
so would second place get the next pick?
Yeah, so then second place gets to pick
the
second pick. So, I mean, listen, I'll just be up front. I won last week. I'm just saying, 53% of the vote.
Yeah, right.
53%. I won. Dom came in second with 29%. Chris came in third, 18%. That's pretty close, though, I think. Pretty close. So, listen, I will take the first pick because I think there's one jersey that is far and away the worst jersey. And I don't even think it's close between 1 and 2.
Okay.
I don't even think it's close.
Wait, Dom, are you taking second or third?
Yeah, I'll take second. I'll go second again. I kind of like being in the middle.
Okay. And then Chris, you could be third. So yeah, like I said, there's one jersey.
Wait,
that I think
Mike,
is go ahead.
Is there any way that you can keep Google up so we can show them live?
Yeah.
Let
Let me figure this out here. Hold on. Live podcasting here.
Yeah, we doing it on the fly.
We do this thing.
doing it on the fly. So listen, I'll do my jersey first, and then I'll pull Google up here. But so listen, like I said, there's one jersey that kind of stands above the rest when it comes to bad jerseys, and I'm trying to pull this up here. I think that I don't think either of you were going to say this though. Maybe you will at some point, but this probably won't be your guys' worst.
Really quick, before we start, I want to go on record saying I love a lot of jerseys. Like it was really
Yeah.
hard for me to find bad jerseys. Like even jerseys that are bad, I kind of like. So I'm probably gonna like most of the stuff you guys have.
I know you're gonna be like, that's actually cool.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm starting with hockey. Okay?
Okay.
And the worst jersey ever in the history of mankind is the Vancouver Canucks.
I love them.
These jerseys you like?
Yeah, I think they're really fucking
Oh
cool.
my god, they're hideous.
Yeah, they're
You
bad.
like these jerseys? They're
So-
brutal.
Yeah, so I once you said hockey, I knew exactly what you were. Oh, they're fucking incredible.
They're
Oh, come
so
on, Dom.
bad.
So I thought you were gonna go a different direction, where I'm gonna go right here for the second pick.
There's,
um,
yeah, I have a feeling why I know where you're gonna go.
But once you said of hockey, I knew you were going with that. So yeah, so it's my pick, right?
Yep.
All right. So the first pick, I'm gonna go with the. And now, last week we said how much we love this color, the blue, and
Okay.
and
I know
yellow.
where you're going with this now.
Oh,
This is not.
no.
I'm
okay.
gonna go the Eagles.
1932.
Yeah, it was like they weren't like what 06 or something.
Yeah,
06,
Or
07,
07.
something like that. Yeah.
yeah. Those are brutal.
they're so bad.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
brutal.
they are bad. They were on my board. They were kind of lower though for me. I'll be honest.
Okay.
They were horrible.
Well, the
Um,
reason I picked it here was because Chris is coming up, and I
I
had a
was
feeling
definitely
maybe.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
my first pick.
yeah.
I think there's a football jersey worse.
Oh, there's definitely a few, but the reason I had to go here because I thought he was going to go with it.
I'm gonna go with the alternate 1999
Uh-oh.
Pittsburgh Pirates, like city jersey.
See,
Okay,
I
let me see.
actually think they're cool as shit.
Which ones am I looking for here?
That one in the
Is
red.
it the
This
that
one right
red-
here?
yeah? I was just saying that. No,
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 that's
that's
Houston.
Houston.
That's Houston.
Oh,
Go
right
up.
there. Like, that-
Oh,
yeah.
see,
that-
I like that. I'll be
that-
honest with you.
Me too.
I kind of
And
like that.
then-
That was even on my board. I kind of like that.
Right.
I'm gonna go right back with the same year, the Seattle Mariners alternate city.
See, I love those too.
Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up. I'm trying to write your guys down while googling. This is a multitasking at its finest. Seattle Mariners, you said?
It was
which one? The black
city
one?
edition. It was the city edition. Same thing. They were like trying this.
Like the Griffey's the one that
Yeah,
it's like
Griffey's
a
wearing
popular
it.
picture.
This one?
No.
I typed in City Edition, and that's the blue one's the one that came up.
No. So do like 90s like
I did
like
999
Seattle.
Seattle
This
Mariners.
one. Yeah,
Chris
there
is
you
holding
go.
it up.
Yeah,
yeah.
right there. The one with
Right.
17 on it. Yeah,
Right here.
yeah.
What's with the tank top baseball jersey? What is with that? I don't like that.
99. They tried like this.
The vest.
Like, yeah, it
Is
was-
that what it is? A vet? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't.
kinda.
Yeah, it is. No, you're right. It's weird. I don't like it. Okay, so you had let me write this down. The 99 Pirates and then the 99 Mariners. Okay, Dom, well, your second pick. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go the Seattle Seahawks all neon jersey, or like whatever jersey.
the Legion of
uniform.
Boom one.
Yeah, anyone really.
This one?
Yeah, it's bad.
Something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's. I mean, I'll be honest. I kind of dig it.
see, I thought I was gonna be the one that you're saying I like them all.
Well, like last week, didn't you say you liked like the Oregon Ducks like jersey? Like they're very similar to the Oregon Ducks.
No, the Oregon Ducks are not like neon though. They're more
they're
green.
bright though.
They're green.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, but
Like,
they're
that's
still
like that looks like a highlighter.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Hold on. I'm gonna look up Oregon Ducks jerseys now, because I'm pretty sure they're pretty similar. Are they not?
They're green.
Okay, yeah, I guess they're green. Yeah, but like the yellow numbers kind of make the thing a little
Yeah, but
brighter.
it's just numbers. Yeah, right.
No, you're
It's
right.
just
Yeah, no,
numbers. Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair. Those are clean jerseys.
They are really nice.
They're nice.
I mean, that's
All right,
what
so I
happens.
can't.
sponsors you.
I can't believe this is still on the board. This is my number 2 pick. I'll be honest with you. Like this was number 2 on my board. How can you not go Steelers Bumblebees?
Because I love them.
I hate
What?
them too.
Yeah.
They're also
Yeah,
really.
I really like them. I told you I'm gonna like everything
How
you
do
guys
you like
hate.
these things?
I just think they're different. I think they're cool.
Oh my god, these are hideous.
Yeah, they're bad. They
right,
literally look like inmate jerseys.
They're awful. Now do I go another? I think I'm gonna go another hockey jersey. So, do you guys remember the LA Kings partnership with Burger King? Do you guys
No.
remember this?
Well, I don't remember, but I know where you're going.
Okay, let me see if I can pull this up. It's the LA Kings Burger King jersey. They literally have.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They literally have a Burger King on their jersey. You know, the
Yeah.
King from Burger King on their jersey. That's where I'm going with my third pick. It's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, Dom, you were up with your second pick.
I gotta see where I want to go with this. All right, I'm gonna go another football jersey. I'm gonna go the baby shit Jaguars.
Like the mustard
Yeah,
yellow, like
yeah.
the Dijon or the brown mustard.
Yeah. It looks like what my daughter shits out. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find this. What I don't even yellow Jaguars jerseys. No, that's just
yeah,
Jaguars
like mustard.
jersey. These things.
Yes, whatever they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
Those
pretty
are
bad. Like
They're really
I'll be
bad.
like I kind of like them. I don't hate them,
Nah.
but like they're not good.
No. Like if they had like black pants with it, I think it would make the
Oh,
jersey
yeah,
a little
they're
bit better.
awful.
Yeah. I guess this was like their like
That's a good
what did that
point.
used to be called? What did
They
it used to
say
be called?
Color
The Color Rush,
Yeah.
the Color Rush jerseys. I think you're right. I think if there were darker pants, I think it would look okay.
Yeah.
All right, Chris.
All
your
right,
next pick. Your next
I'm
two
gonna
picks here.
go with the Syracuse orange football jerseys.
I'm trying to think of these ones.
No, it's like all orange. Like in the 2005 era.
Okay. Let's see if I can find this here.
Philly scored another run.
Not this.
No, they're actually not bad.
I
Let's
cannot
see.
find them. I cannot find it.
It's like
Not
all
this one?
orange from the top to the bottom. Like it.
This
let
one?
me see.
Not this one?
These ones.
All right, I'll let you show it. Yeah, I think it's not what I have on the screen.
No. That's like the water boy. with
Yeah,
orange
it
pants.
literally
Yeah.
looks like the water boy.
Yeah.
I'll send you the picture, Mike, to put on the
Yeah,
poll.
I can't find those ones. Yeah, send me the picture, and then when I post the poll, I can have that picture.
How many rounds are we doing?
5, right?
Okay.
I'll send it to you. So
We were originally gonna do 5 every week, and then last week we kind of wanted to do an extra.
Yeah.
round. So we keep it a 5. We go to 6. We can do whatever we want. It's our draft. At the end of 5,
All right.
when we go 6, we could always do that. So this is the Syracuse. Let me write this down. Syracuse football. All right. So then, Chris, your second pick. You're back to back for your 4th overall.
I know everybody loves it, but I just hate the team. The classic Notre Dame Golden Blues.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think anybody in this on this podcast likes Notre Dame, or particularly.
No, I don't think so. It's something like
Shit,
this.
now I
Yeah,
got Alexa talking to me.
Just ugly.
Notre Dame. Listen, I can get behind that. I'm a fuck Notre Dame guy, so I'm definitely cool with that. All right, Dom, your 4th pick. What do you got?
All right, I'm gonna go. There's so many options here. I'm gonna go the late 2010s, like the 2018, 2019 Atlanta Hawks, like red jersey. So just
Okay.
type in like 2019 Hawks, like Hawks or something.
You're talking these ones?
Yes. No.
These ones?
No. So see the black one at the top,
This one?
the top right. Yeah, those,
Oh,
but
shit.
in
I
red.
hit the wrong button. This, but in red.
Yeah, there's a red version of it. That might
This
be
one?
it right there. No. Yeah. Yep.
That's the first one I showed you.
No, it's not.
It's literally. Oh no, it wasn't. It's okay. Different numbers, black numbers instead of or black. Yeah, all right. So the ATL was a little different.
It's got like
Alright.
the checkered.
Right. Interesting. Okay. You hate those? I think they're okay.
Yeah. Nah, I hate them. They're so ugly. I like that because they went see that red middle one.
Hold on, I'm writing this down. So, this one.
Those are old ones, and then they just went back to these like a year ago, and I think they're so much nicer.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, no,
I don't care about the Atlanta Hawks. That's fine.
Well, neither do I. But
fair enough. All right, so for my 2 picks here, a lot of options on the board. I'm
yeah,
surprised.
same.
And let me see if I can type this in. My one was it was number 4 on my board. So I thought I'm getting a steal here. I'm going with the old school Astros look.
See, I love the old school. Which old school are we talking
I'm
about?
talking these ones.
See, I love those. Those
you
are
like
amazing.
those?
Those are amazing.
Yeah, I don't like
Okay.
those.
They're incredible.
Okay. I mean, I disagree.
Yeah, man. It's your bad pick.
I might go another hockey jersey here.
I'm going
between-
hockey.
I'm between 2
My next
hockey
pick.
jerseys. I'm going with the Montreal Canadiens, the candy cane jersey. Have you guys ever seen these?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can pull this up here. All right.
Yeah,
Like these. They're
Not good.
awful. Those are terrible.
that's not good.
Those are brutal.
Like, I almost
How
get
long ago did they wear those?
sick looking at those.
What'd you say, Don?
Yeah. When did they wear those?
So that in that picture, that's Markov, who's fairly recent.
Right.
That's probably
It's
a
like
throwback.
3 to 5 years, right?
Yeah. Was that a throw? I don't remember if that was a throwback or. If that
I'm sure.
was-
I'm sure it is a throwback. Like it's
Right,
but I was just
yeah.
curious when they wore it. Like,
Well, that
is that Carey Price?
right here?
Yeah.
Maybe I can't tell who that is,
Okay.
but I know that was Andrei Markov in that picture right there,
Yeah.
and he was on the team maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago.
Okay.
Here's the jersey. Yeah, it's Carey Price on the bench.
Okay. Yeah. So it's had to be within the last few years.
Right. Yep.
All right. So my next pick is the most. It's not even so much that I think it's ugly. I just think it's the most boring jersey in maybe even in sports.
Is this hockey?
Yes.
I think I know where you're going. This is going to be one of my picks. I think I know where you're going. Go ahead.
Okay. I kind of want to see if I'm kind of curious.
Well,
To see
depends.
what you're thinking.
Are we doing another round or not?
I don't care. I mean, I got a whole list here.
My guess is I'm going to put it on the screen right here. Give me. All right, so I'm going to ask one question, and this will determine if I'm right or not. Were they worn within the last 3 years?
It's their regular jersey. Yeah.
Oh, it's a regular
It's
jersey.
it's just the regular.
Okay, then never
home
mind.
and away.
Nope. Okay, then never mind. That mine was a special jersey that I.
Okay, so
that they had.
so I think the rest of the jerseys that I have are going to be special jerseys, but what's this? My 4th pick?
This is your 5th.
My 5th pick? Oh shit.
Yeah, you've picked the Eagles, yellow and blue, the Seahawks, the Jaguars, and the Hawks.
So this is my 4th pick.
This is your 5th pick.
Yeah.
The Eagles, Seahawks, Jaguars, Hawks.
Jaguars. Okay, I didn't hear that part. All right. I'm going to go the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Really?
I think they are so ugly and so boring. They've had the same fucking thing for like 20 years. I don't even know what it is.
I think they're actually kind of clean.
Nah,
Like you're
man.
not talking that. You're
No,
talking,
no.
You're talking like that.
Like the regular.
I, I think their white jersey's clean. This is clean. I
I
think
just
their
think
white.
it's so fucking plain.
No, I think their white jersey's kind of clean. The blue jersey, I could kind of see how you could say that.
They're just boring. Like,
So which one do you hate more?
What's a
Which one do you
blue
hate more?
jacket?
It's
Probably the
it's-
white, honestly, because the white.
You think the white's
at least there's,
worse?
Like, yeah, because there's less going on. Like the blue, at least like it's a color. Like I don't know.
Interesting. Okay, fair enough.
I don't know where I'm going to go with this last pick on the way back, though.
So the Blue Jackets
Me
name
too.
was selected because the name pays homage to Ohio's contributions to American history and the great pride and patriotism exhibited by its citizens. So there you go. If you were wondering what a Blue Jacket is, there
Okay.
you go. You have your answer.
That sounds dumb.
So it's nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
That sounds stupid.
I am going to go with so for the jersey, is it just a physical jersey, or can we include like the hat in it as well? Like, does the hat count?
Yeah. I mean, it's part of the uniform. I would think.
The reason the Jags uniforms suck for me is because the whole thing is brown
Right.
or shit
Yeah.
green, whatever.
Shit yellow,
Okay.
yeah.
The 1976 to like the 1986 Pittsburgh Pirates.
Okay.
See, I like those.
I hate the hat.
I mean, the hat's not great, but
See if I can find this here. You're talking like this? Oh, that is
Yeah.
an ugly hat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That hat's brutal.
I love the jerseys,
Oh.
especially the pinstripe and the
See, I like the black one. The black one's kind of
black one's sick. All of them are sick.
I'll go with
But
the yellow
that
one.
jersey's the yellow ones.
I'll say the yellow one.
That hat is I've never.
It's awful.
That hat is brutal.
Phillies win.
There you go.
And
That's good.
then to finish it all, we're gonna do 6, right?
Yeah. We could do 6. That's
So
fine.
my last pick is the Buccaneers creamsicles, like from 76.
You know what?
to 76.
Really? A lot of people have it
Every-
high on their list. A lot of people like those jerseys. I think.
Everybody loves those jerseys, and I'm with you, Chris. I think they suck.
But like
I like the remakes are nice. The remakes
like
are
the
nice.
Original,
Yeah.
yeah, like that one, like in the 70s.
Yeah, I don't hate. I kind of like them.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Not
of
an
it.
orange fan, I think.
No,
I guess that's what it is because I don't.
I
like
just-
it.
see, I like orange. I like
just-
the orange color.
I like orange a lot. I just think it's overrated. Very much overrated.
That's fair.
I do like the ones that they're bringing back though. I think those are okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a. I love the Bucks uniform now. Like the dark red with the what's that like metallic like brown.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But all right.
Dom,
my
for your last pick.
Yeah, my last pick, man, it's gonna be between a lot. I think I'm gonna go with the Texas Rangers City Connect.
Okay, let me see if I can find it. From when? This one?
Those, yep.
Ugh.
Yeah, those are kind of dumb. There's really nothing to them.
No. And it celebrates like Asian culture, which is totally fine.
Sure,
Like,
yeah.
does Asian culture like go to Texas?
Dom hates Asian people.
Yeah,
well-
that's what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the connection is between that.
Like, are a lot of Japanese people? Because I think it's Japanese. Are there a lot of Japanese people in Texas, like in Dallas? I don't like.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
That's a good question. I'm sure I can find information about it.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah, they're ugly.
Celebrates the origin story of the Rangers and the Texas spirit that brought Dallas and Fort Worth together in Arlington through baseball. I don't know what that means, though.
Yeah. I don't know.
On the right sleeve is a Peagle, a mythical creature inspired by blending the two mascots of Texas League teams, the Dallas Eagles and the Fort Worth Panthers. So
Good
there
for
you
them.
go.
Sounds awful.
Yeah. Rangers City Connect. Got to write that down. I'm between two, so I have 7 of mine still on the board. I'm surprised I have that many. I started with 13. I still have 7 left, and I'm between two. I'm gonna go down. This is where I thought you were gonna go last time when you said hockey, a boring hockey jersey.
Mm-hmm.
From a few years ago. The New Jersey Devils had a jersey that just said Jersey. It was a jersey that said Jersey. Wait, where did it go? Look how awful this thing is.
I actually kind of like them.
Do you? They're so boring.
Yeah.
It just says Jersey. I don't know. And then some people would like I saw make jokes of like them Photoshop or them putting like the word helmet across their helmet instead of a logo. It's like are you wearing a helmet, gloves because you're just wearing a jersey that says Jersey?
That is pretty bad.
Yeah, those are bad. But
the only one that I was gonna pick was the Eagles one. That was the only one that was on my list.
Okay.
I
don't think I've had any. You guys had any? Yeah, I don't think you guys had any on my list. Here are some other ones that I had. I had the 2000s Wizards. I had the 91 through 94 Sixers. I had another boring.
I had those.
Yeah, another boring ass jersey, the Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah.
I had the 2000s like Arizona Coyotes, the camo Padres from the 2000s. I thought were ugly. And then all these City Connect jerseys, the Marlins, the Padres, the Red Sox, and the Giants.
Yeah. I had the Bears old school jerseys on my list. They were kind of ugly as shit. Where are they at? The one with like the blue jersey with the yellow like circle. That was the Bears, right?
Yellow circle?
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of these.
Is that the
No,
Packers.
These. Yeah, I was thinking of these.
What is that?
And then another one that I had, and I probably should have said it. Do you guys remember the old school White Sox with the shorts?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find those. Like these things. Like what the fuck is that? That honestly should have made one of our lists. What is that? And why are you wearing shorts? You're playing baseball.
It looks like somebody having a good time.
I guess so. Looks like you're just showing up for a game of pickup at your local park. 3 or 4 beers deep. That's what that looks like.
Yeah.
So.
And
can you imagine sliding with those?
Right.
First.
did they slide back then? Another one that was on my list.
No, they just ran people over.
Do you guys remember the Dallas Stars Mooterist jerseys?
Maybe if I see them.
So they got nicknamed Mooterist jerseys because the animal looked like a particular female part. There you go.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Those were on my list as well, just because that logo is something else.
Did you guys see the? I think I talked about it last week. The Washington Nationals City Connect with the cherry.
I thought you were gonna have them.
Yeah.
That was bad.
I thought for sure you were gonna have them.
I also had the Mighty Ducks alternate jerseys from back in the day. These ones, right here.
Yeah, see, I love them.
I love that.
Yeah,
I would wear that right now.
Absolutely.
I would wear it for nostalgia purposes, but in the moment, it was a bad jersey.
I think that's a great jersey.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what should have. You know what should have made the list last week? The black Tampa Bay jerseys, the Tampa Bay Lightning with the rain on it.
The black Tampa Bay with the rain.
It's like a 2000s alternate.
Black.
I'm kind of sick I didn't take it.
You think they would have put you in first?
So not those. It's like
from their cup run.
Yeah. Like the early to mid 2000s. So not like the regular jersey. There was it might have been from 2006 ish. There was hold on, I'll try to find it.
I'm trying to find it. I want to see these jerseys with rain.
Yeah.
Not these, right?
Is that it? No.
Not these, right?
Yeah, I think it is those. Let's see. Look at my screen,
Uh,
Yeah, it is.
dude. They're unreal.
those are fucking hideous.
They're unreal.
They
Those
should have
suck.
made this week's. You mean, right, Dom?
No. Those
Those
are the sleeves don't do like I think the sleeve should have been probably not yellow.
Rain. That's not rain. That looks like the ocean.
The ocean's at the bottom. No. The ocean's at the bottom, and then on the jersey there's like
across
specks
here.
of rain.
Yeah, across
Yeah.
here. I see.
Unreal.
I see.
I'd wear that. I'd wear that now.
No, I think these jerseys are far better.
I disagree. They're nice though.
To each their own. When
I
was
kind of
doing-
wish they would go back to that, like a
Yeah.
version of that.
when I was doing. Didn't the reverse retro had, I think, that
This
rain
whole episode is
thing.
just about jerseys.
It is, that's all I care about. I think
Did
the
they?
reverse. I think the reverse retro. They went back to like the rain look. Yeah, these.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are actually even better.
Yeah, they were these either last year or 2 years ago. The reverse retro had that old.
See,
School look.
those are unreal.
I think these are better than the jerseys you.
They're the same thing though.
No,
it's
they're
just
not.
white.
No,
Yes, it
they're
is.
different. No, they're different.
Look at the sleeve. The sleeve is the exact same.
Yeah,
color.
but it's
Other
done
down
better.
there, right?
It's done better. And like this
Yeah,
actually looks
because-
like the
because
ocean.
The jerseys are.
No,
Yeah,
these
but
are
because
far-
like
these are
like
far
the
better.
2000s
It's technology.
jerseys,
No, I get
the
it, I get it.
2000s. Yeah,
These are far better. I like these better. These ones are better. These ones are better.
it's the same thing but in white.
No, it's not. It's different.
Yes, it is.
It's but the white makes it look nicer.
I don't love the yellow lightning though.
No, me neither.
That's fair.
It throws it off.
That's fine. I mean, I don't disagree with that. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
they
it's
just were-
it's literally the same thing, just in white.
Right. All right. Well, listen, we're a half hour in. We can't talk about jerseys anymore. I didn't realize we were spending a half hour talking about jerseys.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little Eagles. So they got to get down to
Time slips when you're having fun.
exactly. I could talk about jerseys for the next 30 minutes.
I think I'm
Just
delayed.
Do that the entire show. Of course you are, Dom. Of course.
No, you're fine, Dom.
I think you're all right.
I don't think
Dom,
I
are you
am.
there? Are you with us?
He's way far
Bark,
behind. Man,
bark twice if you're in Milwaukee. And he's gone.
there he goes.
There he goes. And then there were two. So yeah, the Eagles got to get down to 53 on the roster tomorrow, Tuesday. What time is the deadline? It's like
4
noon
o'clock,
or
I think.
4 o'clock. Let's get Dom
Yeah.
back in here. So what's Dom doing here?
See, I've learned
This show's
to
off to a
just
great.
leave. To just leave
Yeah.
when there's issues, and you guys just know already.
Yeah, we got it covered.
Yeah.
You know, if anybody's gonna
You
have
act,
technical difficulties,
act like you don't.
it's
Yeah, just Oh, here we go.
But anyway, back to the Eagles. So, what's today's date? The 28th. So, yesterday they released Josh Andrews, Dan Arnold, Deion Kane, Dennis Kelly, Cameron Tom, and Brett Toth. No real surprises, I don't think.
Actually,
Today,
Dennis Kelly.
I
I'm.
think Dennis Kelly was.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say Dennis Kelly.
Yeah, because he has
Okay.
versatility to play inside and outside. And the Eagles really do care about that.
And
Also-
he's been legit the last few years. Like he's not
Then why get rid of him? Or why cut him? Just not.
He
too
might
many
not be-
bodies.
either that or he just might not have it anymore.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Speaking of, I do have me and Dom's the week that you were off, Mike, our original 53 that we thought.
Okay. So, how are we
So,
looking so far with that?
well, we both had Kelly on there,
Okay.
Did we have
And we
Dan
also-
Arnold on there?
Dan Arnold on there, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's gone, and we also had the punter as Ty Zetner. He's
really?
gone. Yeah.
Okay.
He
He gone.
gone.
They're riding with Sippis.
I think everybody else right now still got a chance. I mean, Nagata's not going to make the team,
Okay.
even though he had a fantastic camp. He's just not going to make the team.
Is that the receiver?
Yeah,
Or okay.
yeah. They said he just is not quick enough at the NFL. He's a big guy, but he can't create separation.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to cut that one. But other than that, we're pretty good.
We're still on track. Yeah.
Nice. And then they went out today and signed Isaiah Rodgers. Obviously, spent the entire season, but like a little bit of a stash move. Save him for next year. See what happens.
Yeah, there's no risk to it.
He's like fairly decent too, right? He's not like
he was going to be their number one corner. He was slotted to be their CB1.
Yeah,
I know that's not saying much because it's
right.
Indianapolis, but he's another team's number one corner.
Yeah,
he's like a starter. Like he's a player in the league. Like that's that's huge though. I mean, obviously they won't have him this year, but
yeah. But I mean, it's a stash move. 1 year older Darius Slay. Like maybe it's kind of a long term play. We'll see.
Well, did you guys see that Eli Ricks, I think it is like killing it, and they like need to find a way to get him on the roster because if they put him,
no, go ahead.
If they let him go through waivers, he's going to get claimed.
Yeah, that was. I think that's something I kind of want to talk about with the rosters. Like they have all these corners that like have really performed, and there's other guys that they can't just get rid of, like Ringo. Who I know hasn't played up to expectations, but like Ricks. Who's the other dude?
Mario Goodrich.
I think and then there was another guy too, right? There were 3 guys that. Yeah. Which I think he was going to make the roster anyway, but
yeah, it comes down to which one of them, like, can they make a tackle on special teams and punt? Like that's what it's going to come down to. Unfortunately, like they're going to.
I'm curious if one of the other guys. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. I think I was a little delayed there. I think they should keep Ricks. I'm kind of curious to see if like Goodrich or like is that his name Goodrich?
Yeah.
Him or I think Job might get picked up from somebody. Like, could he make it past to the practice squad and not be picked up by somebody else?
Yeah, and the thing with Ricks is he comes from Alabama. Like, even though he went undrafted, he just had, I think, some character flaws that dropped him lower in the draft. But he was like a projected second or third round pick.
Yeah.
So, and he comes from Alabama. Like, I mean, they run a professional defense down there. So
it's right. So, what? How do you feel about sticking with the secondary? How do you feel about what's his name? The third round pick, fourth round pick, whatever he was.
Ely Ringo.
No.
Sidney Brown?
The safety, Sidney Brown. Yes.
I think they're going to give him a shot to at least split reps with Edmonds back there.
Yeah. See, I could see Edmonds kind of playing like a little bit of that Malcolm Jenkins role where like he plays a little bit of linebacker, a little bit of safety. I just read the stats from Sidney Brown. Like he didn't give up one completion the whole preseason.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's had one. He had like 70-something snaps.
It's pretty good.
That's actually legit.
And he's a tackler too.
He's a hitter. Now, what I'm worried about is that if you get 2 hitters back there, when Blankenship and Sidney Brown, and somebody gets beat over the top, are they going to actually be able to play coverage secondary instead of
right?
Are they going to be able to recover ground? That's what I'm worried about.
Okay, right. So here's the stat. Sidney Brown arguably had the most impressive preseason by a safety this year. In 76 coverage snaps, 1 target, 0 receptions allowed, 39.6 passer rating allowed, and 13 total tackles. Brown is the only player this season to play at least 50 coverage snaps and not allow a single reception.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Moving a little bit, Derek Barnett seems like his time's kind of limited with the team. Do we think he gets traded? I can see it ending with them just cutting him, to be honest.
I'm just confused. Because
about what?
He signed the contract extension, right?
This year. Oh, no, he signed last year.
No,
and then he got hurt.
He signed something this year. This offseason,
I don't think so.
Barnett restructured something, or he did something.
He might have restructured. He might have restructured. He didn't, but he signed a 2-year deal last year and then got hurt.
So why, if he is like down to restructure a contract, does he now want to move?
Because he doesn't like his reps. How many reps he's getting? He thinks he's going to get less, snaps.
Which, I mean, but my only
But
problem.
nothing changed though when he did.
What has he ever done?
What do you mean? Hold on. So what do you mean, Mike? Nothing's changed?
No, yeah, like if he didn't like his role. His role was never going to. His role didn't change though. Like when he,
Yes, it did.
Did it?
So last year he didn't play at all in the regular season. He got hurt in preseason or training camp, whatever it was. So he didn't have anything to base off of what happened last year. Then they go out and they add Nolan Smith, who looks pretty solid. They go out and get what's his face? Jalen Carter, who's another guy on the defensive line. Like now you're going up against you're going up against people like I said, Nolan Smith and Josh Sweat and Brandon Graham.
Then you know what you do? You prove you belong and you earn a spot. That's simple.
But not every guy has that. Like not every when have we ever right, exactly. I don't think they cut him though. I think they rely
definitely.
No, they rely way too much on offense and defensive line to just cut guys like out of nowhere. They're either going to.
Yeah,
I think they wind up keeping him. Unless they really think that at the trade deadline, like we really don't need him, and if he really does want to move, like because they don't need him, because look at what happened last year. They had 100 sacks or whatever it was, and he did not play one snap in the regular season. So and they just added Nolan Smith. So.
If they trade him, I mean, you're getting like a 6th or 7th round pick. It won't be anything good. So I could see them just saying, "What do we need a 6th or 7th round pick for? Let's just cut him. We don't need the bad energy. We don't need the bad energy around. He's clearly not happy.
Why would you cut somebody if you could get a 6th or 7th round pick though?
I'm saying if they can't get that, that I think is the best they could do is a 6th or 7th round pick.
You know
they re-signed him. They re-signed him to 2 years. They knew who he is. He's not.
Well,
it's not like this.
But if he's unhappy, why would you keep that around?
Because the Eagles love depth.
Sure.
It's the offensive and defensive line.
Dom, he took a $2 million pay cut already.
Okay, this year. Well, but that was going in, like I said, that was going into this year.
No, that was August.
No, I know. No, I'm saying okay, all right, fair enough.
So if he just took a pay cut, you already
when in August was that?
August 1st.
Yeah, but that's 3 days into training camp.
Yeah,
you have a whole training camp and a whole preseason to understand. Okay, my role is not the same as it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, but you know by the moves that they made though all off season.
I went out with you. I didn't hear what you guys said.
I said yeah, but like you know what your role is.
No, you don't.
Or like where you stand in the organization after you see their draft, their off season. Absolutely not.
He's a guy who said who they gave a 2-year deal to. What was it, last offseason? He is part of one of the biggest plays in Eagles history. Like he's not a bad player. He's a nice player.
He's an average player.
He's a nice player, right?
And he takes up a zillion penalties.
Dude, I'm not disagreeing with you. I would love to trade him. I would love to, even if they did cut him, I just don't think that happens. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I think it's not. If they get rid of, that's fine. They don't need him. We saw what happened last year.
Sure, yeah.
So I'm just telling you. My thought process is that he came in, took a $2 million pay cut in August because he didn't have a role last year. He didn't.
Sure,
he thought I was coming into this year.
Sure.
Adding, helping, and he realized 3 weeks later, like I'm not going to be in this rotation.
Then if he's afraid of the competition, see you later. I don't want him on the team.
Yeah, of course. No, I don't disagree with that. I'm not disagreeing with you. I just
You know what I don't understand? I don't understand seeking out a trade. Like, how does that work? The Eagles are like, hey, again, you can go negotiate. This is what we're looking for.
Pretty much, yeah. You basically, you're looking at other teams. You're looking at other teams saying who's interested, and I guess that GM will call Howie and work something out.
Yeah, but is Eric Arnett's agent reaching out to GM?
Yes,
I was just gonna say he's got the most the biggest NFL agent in the league, Drew Rosenhaus. So
he has Rosenhaus.
Yeah. So I think he's got a little bit of like not power, but definitely, some kind of, respect where he could call up GMs and be like, yo, would you be interested in Derek Barnett? Yes, we would. Okay. Call Howie Roseman. You know what I mean? Something along those lines.
But do you think the Eagles tell Drew Rosenhaus like this is where he's valued at in the league, like as he's going, or do you think it's just a general like, hey, just go out and see if anybody's interested at all? I
think that's it.
I agree. I think that's it too. We could be totally wrong because we don't know. But my guess is like the Eagles say to Drew Rosenhaus like, go field some interest. The Colts or the whoever. I'm just naming random teams.
Whoever's interested, tell them to call me. Basically,
right. Like, are you guys interested? Yes. Okay. Well, call Howie and try to make a deal. Like that's the way I imagine it.
That's what I would think too.
So
yeah, it's just weird for him coming off of an ACL year, right? And then being able to rotate as much as he's going to be able to rotate in and out and keep himself healthy. To have, if he has like a 14, 15 sack year, he could cash in next year.
I mean, I don't know if he's that good though. Like with this defensive line, he might get sacks, but I just don't think he's going to play enough. Because look,
what?
Is that what you said? 14 sacks?
If he gets 14 or 15
sacks?
If
he can get that many sacks? I don't
yeah, why not?
So he's got in what's this, his 6th year he's going into? He's only played 4 because he was out last year. In 4 years, he's got 26 career penalties and 21.5 career sacks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if he gets 14.5 sacks. I mean, maybe on this crazy defensive line it could happen.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, Brandon Graham had a career year last year at the age of 35, whatever he is.
Sure. Yeah.
But
totally.
But anything could happen. But
yep, for sure. I'm still really excited about Jalen Carter. I can't wait to see him play.
Yeah.
I really can't. So.
I'm just so excited for this year in general.
Yep. For sure. Do we think? What do we think about the quarterback? Mariota safe, I assume. Tanner McKee, maybe he makes the squad. What do we think?
They're not letting him go.
No.
I was just gonna say, Chris, what did you say the other day?
Yeah, he'll get picked up.
Yeah. Or no, like he'll mysteriously have an injury somehow.
Right.
Howie Roseman will walk in and say like, "How's your left toe feeling?" And
he'll be like, "Great," and then he'll step on
it. He's like looking up, like, "What do you mean? Like, is it hurting you? You turf toe? You think?"
Right.
Well, it's a little sore. Okay, we're shutting you down.
Turf
Right.
toe.
Yeah.
That's called turf toe.
That's funny.
I would be surprised if they carry 3. I really wouldn't.
Nah, I
wouldn't. You wouldn't be surprised?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Really?
Yeah, I think McKee's that good, like good enough.
And I think if they had him better, like if Mariota showed that he was legit backup and they trusted him, maybe something else happens with McKee, practice squad, like whatever. Yeah. But I think the fact that there's a little bit of question with the backup quarterback.
Again, I'm gonna just reiterate from last week, like Mariota is fine. Like as my backup, he's a top
he's top 5
quarterback in football.
So the reason I'm thinking they keep McKee on the roster is because like we said, if he goes on the practice squad, somebody's gonna scoop him up. But what happens if like week 14 rolls around and Jalen Hurts goes down because the last few years he's had injury problems and he's gonna be out for 4 games and Mariota comes in and he stinks it up for like 2 weeks. Like I don't know. I think that's something.
Well, what's
he may not. He may not. Well, I'm saying they're a playoff team. They're going to make the playoffs. I don't know if they're going to be the 1 seed, but like they're going to make the playoffs. So I just think it's valuable enough to have McKee just to give him a shot. He may suck, but just to have him on the roster. Like look at Purdy last year. Who was Purdy? You know what I mean?
Purdy is their starting quarterback this year.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Like he came. Yeah, how crazy is that?
I can't believe that. That is
how crazy is
thing I've ever seen.
How crazy! like I love seeing Dak's tears, man. Dude, they taste so good.
What? He really doesn't have it. Like he's threatened by Trey Lance. Legitimately threatened by Trey Lance. Why should he be? Why? Trey Lance
Because-
stinks. He
No, he
fucking
doesn't.
stinks. He
You don't have
stinks.
enough sample size. You have 7 games.
He stunk. He
You might
stunk.
have less than that.
I
he's not-
I called this from the day that he got drafted at 3 overall. I think it's insane he went that high.
I agree. I agree that he was
to me, he wasn't a first round pick.
He was a first round pick.
I disagree.
He
I think
absolutely
I think he
was a
stinks.
first round pick.
I think he stinks. I think he flat out stinks.
No, he can
right.
throw the ball, dude. He can swing it. He can
Okay,
also,
a bunch of people can throw the ball.
yeah,
Like,
but
can he be a quarterback?
He's a dual threat.
Just because you're dual threat
I'm
doesn't make you a
telling
good quarterback. Kyler Murray can throw and run,
Kyler
and he
Murray's
stinks too.
5'9".
Like, just because you can throw and run doesn't make you a good quarterback.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
I'm
Kaepernick could throw and run, and he wasn't very good either.
Couldn't read defenses.
Exactly, that's my point.
Trey Lance.
Okay, so I'll be the
then why
mediator
didn't
here.
he? Then why did he not win the job over Brock Purdy?
This is a
And
this is a rare this is a
and
rare
who's their
fight.
backup? It is a rare fight. But who's their backup? The guy was it Dalton? Sam Darnold. Darnold, right?
and
Yeah,
Darnold.
yeah. You can't
Yeah,
beat out Brock Purdy and Sam Darnold.
Well, I
They
think
just
it's
stink.
I think it's the money aspect too, because he's getting paid a ton of money. Like he's the number 3 pick. Why would they not dump that salary if they could dump the salary?
Well, I
I
mean,
think next year, and you could like mark me down on this. If Dak has a bad year this year,
Yeah.
Dak will be on the Minnesota Vikings next year, and Trey Lance will be their starting quarterback.
So
that'd be
okay,
good for the Eagles.
So
Trey Lance stinks.
So okay, let me be the mediator here. Let me. I don't know if Trey Lance is as good as where he was drafted and all that, but I don't think I agree with Chris. I agree with you there, Mike. I agree with Chris where I don't think we've seen enough yet to really say like, okay, he's good or bad. Because look at Jalen Hurts. Like Jalen Hurts is a great example.
Sure,
like his
yeah.
first year that he started, we were saying the same thing.
Totally.
And now look at him. He's arguably the top 6 quarterback in the league. So I think there's someone.
Yeah, okay,
I-
but
I-
is
I-
McCarthy the coach to
Well,
get him there?
So
No.
Mike, this is where I agree. I did agree with you that I think he was overdrafted. I do think I agree. We're all.
I
in
agree,
agreement.
and but I also agree. I think he's a first round pick too. He was
He
worth
is a
the first round pick.
I
I don't know if he'll be a first round. I don't know if he. I don't know if he will play like that. I don't know if he'll. But I think he was worth taking in the first round. So I told somebody today that I think that this is the make or break year for Dak. I think if they make the playoffs and they go on a run, which a lot of people think the Eagles and the Cowboys are going to play each other in the NFC Championship game, which I think is ridiculous
Dude.
because
The NFC is so bad though. Like
If that
yeah,
happens,
but what? Go ahead.
if that happens, I could probably get from my seat like
Yeah,
$3,000.
thousands.
oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But
So
there really is other than the Niners and like I guess that's it. The Niners and that's it. What other competition out there? Maybe the Vikings flirt around, kind of. Detroit, I guess, is kind of in the mix, but for the most part, it's the Eagles, Niners, Cowboys.
Okay, so listen, I think
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. This is, I
got
was going to give you
fired
the reason on why I don't
Okay.
think they're going to play each other in the NFC Championship game.
That's fair. Go
Because for 2 reasons. One, the Cowboys suck when the playoffs come,
Agreed.
and they'll lose early no matter who they play. And number
That's
2,
fair.
the Eagles or the Cowboys are going to be a high seed, and the other one's going to be a wild card seed. And I don't think it's going to match up. Like I don't think it's going to match up by the time the NFC Championship game rolls around. Like I think the Cowboys are going to be out of it. So. So
I don't disagree with that.
But-
I
but-
just could see a scenario because I just think the
Sure.
NFC is so bad.
But they
I
could
think
be
it's
the
just those
second
three
best-
teams at the top.
they could be the second best team in the NFC and be the 5 seed because of the
Sure.
wild card.
Sure.
So so I told somebody today I wouldn't be surprised if this is a make or break year for Dak. Let's say they make the playoffs and they win a game or two. They may say, okay, we'll bring Dak back on another year. Trey Lance, we still have 2 years left or another year left, whatever it is. If they don't make the playoffs, if Dak throws a million interceptions, whatever it is, if they lose really bad in the first round like always, then I think they say, all right, Dak, thanks for the last 7 or 8 years. We're going to try Trey Lance next year. Trey Lance comes in. He may suck. He may be great. Who knows?
And
But I
they'll
think
win
that's
4
the
games
thought
that
of
year.
the Cowboys.
Then they'll win 4 games that year.
They might.
They'll
They
be
might.
I
no
tell
quarterback.
you, I am. If Trey Lance comes into this offense, I'm the Cowboys' offense. They are more of a threat to me than Dak.
I disagree.
I haven't seen
Because
enough.
Trey Lance throws the ball deep, and Brandon Cooks and CeeDee Lamb go vertical. Like that's their routes. Their routes are vertical routes. Dak just gets picked off too much. If you get somebody that can get the ball ahead of them where they can run and catch the ball, I'd be worried about Trey Lance. And this is me just coming from like a.
We'll remember this conversation in a couple years.
I would be worried about Trey Lance as their quarterback because it's the devil you don't know versus the devil you know. And just like, on top of it, like who are the 49ers to trade him and you don't know what you got out of Purdy? You saw what? 6 games out of him? Nobody watched any.
No, it was more than that. No, it was way more than that. It was like 10 or 11 games out of Purdy. Then they had a whole training camp with him. Dude, I heard his arm is as good as it was last year. Like there's no issues, which they don't scare me anyway. But
yeah, but they throw those stupid crosser routes all day. You don't have to have an arm.
But you could say the same thing about Hurts though. Like Hurts throws 5 yards to AJ Brown and he gets you 20. Like, yeah. I'll tell you one team that I think is not going to make a playoff run, but they're going to win more than 9.5 games, which is their over/under. Do you know who? Do you have any idea who?
Who you said is going to win more than 9.5, and what's
so their over/under is 9.5. I have them overs. I didn't bet it.
Okay.
I might, but I feel like overs unders. No, I feel like over unders. No, so I feel like over unders is so useless in betting because, like, you really have to like if they're set at 9.5, like you have to go to like 11.5 just to get like any like. You have to like to make an alternate line and like go to like 11.5 to make any kind of money.
What league we talking?
The NFC.
Or what conference? I mean, the NFC 9.5.
Hey Dom, real quick. Purdy last year only started 5 games.
Okay.
Washington.
No,
that's what I said. Washington. I thought Washington.
Because according to Ron Rivera, they have the next like Peyton Manning. Did you hear him today talking about?
Sam Howell.
Yeah.
The Bears.
Nope.
We've named just about everything. The Packers. The Jets.
Nope.
Now, the Jets are probably higher than
the Jets are AFC, but go off.
The Carolina Panthers.
No, their over-under is probably 2.5.
4.5.
Yeah.
New Orleans Saints.
Yes. Yep.
Finally.
I think
Derek Hall went there. Not Derek Hall. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Derek Hall.
Yep. Derek Hall. I don't know why I said Derek Hall. I meant Derek Carr. Now I said Derek Carr. I'm all tongue-tied. Yeah. He went there, right?
So give me 1 sec. I'm going to read you their schedule. And you guys are going to laugh.
What's his career record? Because like he's a 500 quarterback. 4 games, I think.
3, I think. I think it was 3.
Oh, is it 3? I thought it was 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And who else?
It's 3 or 4.
All down there because Michael Thomas.
Olave is going to have a really nice year.
I was like,
at some point, Michael Thomas has to be back to somewhat of what he was, right? It has to be.
Yeah, like if he's the number 2 now, like it's not bad. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys. So I saw this on, I think it was Rich Eisen's show. He had his guest had him guess the best quarterbacks in the league, right? Like, so like, what are some of the best quarterbacks in the league?
Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes.
Doesn't play them.
Okay, Jalen Hurts.
Doesn't play them.
Burrow.
Doesn't play them.
Lamar Jackson. Now we're gonna
doesn't play them.
Okay. Who else? I don't know.
The best quarterback that the Saints play this year.
Herbert. Did they play Herbert?
Does not play Herbert.
Okay.
The best 2 quarterbacks they face this year are Kirk Cousins and Matthew Stafford.
Prime time or no? Against Kirk.
No, it's 1:00.
I like Kirk in that game. I don't know.
Well, that's fine, but I'm saying they're the best 2 quarterbacks. Somebody's got mail. They play Tannehill, Bryce Young, Jordan Love, Baker Mayfield, Mac Jones. Who's the Texans quarterback? C.J. Stroud. Trevor Lawrence is probably the best quarterback that they face. Richardson, Justin Fields.
People loving some Justin
Tyson
Fields.
Ritter. Yeah, but we haven't seen it yet.
Sure. Well, I saw a little bit of
it.
Who
the hell is Tyson Ritter?
Or whoever. What's his name? Ritter?
Desmond Ritter?
Desmond Ritter. Whatever his name is.
Am I
see that? Exactly. Jared Goff. Daniel Jones. Matthew Stafford. And then he plays Bryce Young,
listen, Danny
Baker
Dimes,
Mayfield.
clearly the best quarterback they're going to face this year. Danny Dimes.
Legitimately, Trevor Lawrence is the best quarterback they're going to face this year, and I think he's going to have a really good year this year.
Yeah.
So he's like the only legit guy besides him, Kirk Cousins and Matthew Stafford. That, like, I think the Saints win. I think they get their overs 9.5.
Okay.
They win
I don't think they do anything in the playoffs, but what?
They're going to win the division in your mind?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I think did we have them in our bet?
I think so.
If we don't,
yeah, 'cause
we're in trouble.
I don't think we play. I don't think we chose the Falcons.
No, we
Who-
couldn't have
who-
chosen anybody else. The
I'm
Panthers
pulling
or the
it
Bucks.
I'm pulling it right now.
If we didn't pick the Saints, we're on crack.
Part of me thinks we might have taken the Falcons just for value.
No way.
No,
I don't
we
think I
could-
would have let this happen.
We took the Saints
Yeah,
for
I was gonna
that,
say I don't
yeah.
think I would have let this happen.
I think the only unfavorite we didn't take was we took Minnesota.
Yeah.
I think
Who
they
was,
were.
who was the favorite? Detroit,
Detroit.
probably. Yeah.
I think Detroit could make the playoffs. I don't know if they're gonna win a division though. That's the thing. It's like the Lions, the Saints, the Vikings. They're all like kind of the same thing. Like they're gonna win a lot of regular season games, but when it's like time to play in the playoffs, like they're not gonna do shit.
Yeah, that's the thing about the NFC is like there's just a bunch of average teams.
I feel like the Bears are the same way. The Bears are gonna, I don't know if the Bears are gonna make the playoffs, but like they're gonna
They're
win
better than
like
the-
6, 7, 8 games maybe.
They're better than they were last year, 2 years ago. Yeah. And
Right.
what do you get out of Justin Fields? I mean, people are high on him. They like him.
That's
but,
gonna yeah.
Yeah, but Dale DJ Moore.
He had a
the
better
most
year than I
underrated-
thought last year.
The most
He's a very good
underrated receiver in football.
DJ
Yes,
Moore?
he is.
DJ Moore,
He's
yeah.
had 2 big plays in preseason. Man, I can't wait to take him in fantasy and just rub it in Mike's face.
I have him in my one fantasy league.
Yeah, you're not allowed. You shouldn't have him. You shouldn't be allowed to have him.
He's a keeper. I think he's a nice player. Well, when did I ever shit on DJ?
You
Moore?
said he
Or
stinks.
you
So
did say he stinks.
Did I say he stinks?
Oh yeah.
I know.
because I said he was the
No.
most underrated receiver in the league.
And
You said
I think
he's the most
over-
overrated.
Exactly. Just because you're overrated doesn't mean you stink. You can be overrated and still be good.
Yeah, but you didn't say that. You said that he was overrated and it stinks.
I probably did, but it's for effect, and just to piss you off. That's why.
Listen, I respect it.
Back to the Eagles real quick. We can wrap up the Eagles and then get into the little Phillies. Do we think a Jonathan Taylor? I know we talked about it last week. Jonathan Taylor trade seems like kind of the deadline's tomorrow to make that happen. The Eagles apparently them and the Dolphins were the 2 front runners. That's
I heard-
out there.
I heard there were 6 teams interested. 2 teams made an offer. So I'm assuming that's the Eagles and the Dolphins.
That's what it sounds like.
So, listen, I know I said last week I wouldn't take Jonathan Taylor. Fuck it. Let's get weird. Let's get crazy. I love chaos. Like let's do it. Why not?
I'd be
For the right
fine with
price.
it.
For the right price.
Well, I'd be fine with it, but logistically, I don't know if it makes sense. Like,
Are you sending Derek Barnett for?
well, yeah,
Fired in.
yeah.
I'll send
But,
Derek
like,
Barnett for a bag of fucking.
But the part that doesn't make sense to me
Sunflower
is,
seeds.
The part that doesn't make sense to me is the reason that the Colts are going to trade him is because the Colts don't want to pay him the money. The Eagles just made Miles Sanders walk because they didn't want to pay him the money. Like, are the Eagles
Right.
willing to pay Jonathan Taylor what Jonathan
But-
Taylor wants?
So
They don't pay
as
running
I said last week, right? I did make that point last week.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were going to do it because they didn't want to pay him. But we're not talking about Miles Sanders. We're not talking about
Sure.
DeAndre Swift. We're talking about a top 3 running back, maybe the best running back in the league. So
He
like,
had a down year last year, from what I remember, but the team was a mess. So who knows?
Matt
Yeah.
Ryan as his quarterback.
let me
Right.
see. I think he was also hurt.
He might have been.
Yeah, the only issue is I think it will become a problem with too many personalities.
And
Like if he's that strong-willed to like request a trade and all of that, like what happens when he's not getting the carries he wants?
Well, to be fair, I didn't really hear this out of Jonathan Taylor until everybody realized the Colts were a dysfunctional mess. Like he seemed like he's been pretty quiet for a while, and then like this seems like it's on the Colts more than it is Jonathan Taylor, personally.
I'm worried about like you get all those personalities in one locker room.
AJ
and what that looks
Brown,
like. AJ Brown,
Fletcher
DeAndre
Cox,
Swift, probably.
Swift, yeah.
So last year he played 11 games. He had 861 rushing yards,
11 games.
And-
That's pretty good, actually.
143 receiving yards.
How many?
which the year before was stupid.
That was dumb. Yeah, dumb.
360 receiving yards, 1,800,
Yeah,
1,811 rushing yards,
yeah.
18 touchdowns. He led me to a fantasy football
Nah,
championship.
he was stupid 2 years ago.
Yeah. He's also really young.
He's 24ish, 25.
Yeah, he's 24.
Yeah. It's just a matter of if they want to pay. They don't really pay running backs all that much.
So didn't they? But didn't they say
doing it.
today? I read this yesterday or today. It said that they value. So I don't know who said it, but somebody in the front office said that they value. They basically said they value running backs who are worth it, which made it kind of sound like the rumors are a little bit true.
Right.
So I don't know.
So they didn't think Miles Sanders was worth it, huh?
I
Shot
didn't.
at, that a shot at Miles Sanders. I didn't really either.
Nah, me neither.
For what it's worth.
But then again, like you're gonna let Miles Sanders walk, who's had injury history here, for another guy who was hurt last year. So if they trade for him,
Right. Yeah.
so
We'll see.
I don't know.
All right, we can move on to the Phillies then. So they win the night. Listen, Trey Turner and Bryce Harper's power, the two things that are back in Philly, which is nice. I expect nothing short of a sweep against the Angels. The Angels stink, especially with Trout out. Ohtani can't pitch.
Bryce Harper is like on his MVP like level right now.
Yeah.
He's in 360 in August.
I know he's like if he would have played all 162, I bet he's like in the MVP conversation.
Yeah.
I think he's still
He's
batting.
definitely got
around
his power back.
300. Definitely has power back. But for the season, I think he's batting around 300. Is he not?
He's over
290?
307.
Is he up that high? 307?
Oh yeah, he's like 307.
Well done.
What was I gonna say here? His third at bat after I don't know what did he grounded out his first at bat, hits the homer, second at bat, his third at bat, he just missed it. He hit it to the warning track.
Yep.
Yeah, he's batting 307 with 50.
Is that after today's game or before?
That's after.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got today's in it with 52 RBIs and 14 home runs, 110 hits, 62 runs.
It's
and 14 home runs. I feel like up until July
it's
he
not
had
bad
3.
for.
Like how many in August does he have?
Yeah,
Do
I was
you
gonna
have
say
that?
it's not bad. It's not bad for a guy that came in May, back at the end of May.
Right, and I feel like up until July he had like 3 home runs. So the fact he's up to 14, like how many did he have in the month of August?
Well,
I
they're
don't
breaking
know.
records in August.
They did. They just hit 50.
Yep.
Right.
50 home runs. Yeah, and he's only played 97 games.
Yeah. No, he's really good. I mean, we really can't talk about it enough how like insane or like the contract was, how big it was. It's just
It's worth every penny. It might be worth
every
more.
penny. Right. I know. Totally worth more.
Let me ask you something. Harper, if his career were to end this year, is he a Hall of Famer?
Yes. Oh yeah. I think so.
Is he a first
probably.
ballot Hall of Famer?
No.
A first ballot, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Um,
I'll read you
I think so because the guys that he's going to go up against, he's probably way better.
Yeah, but you don't think people look at like championships and the fact that he hasn't won anything?
Not in baseball. No, not in baseball.
I mean,
Absolutely not.
No.
He's got a 7-time All-Star, 2-time MVP, 2-time Silver Slugger, 2-time Hank Aaron Award winner, 298 for home runs, less than 1,500 hits, 281 average. If he were to retire tomorrow, he's in.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so. I am not
No,
enough longevity. I don't think.
See, I disagree.
mean,
You think he's in, like, hands down now,
I do.
with, like, less than 300 home runs, less than 1,500 hits?
Okay, maybe I think he could get in.
well,
right now.
If he does this for another 5, 6, 7, 8 years, then
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he's in. Yeah.
Right,
I
right.
think, I mean,
I think he'll get in.
he'll get in.
Yeah, I think he'll get in. especially if he keeps this. what
I'm
he's
just like
doing up.
comparing him to guys that like. I'm just comparing him to guys that like are in who Scott Rowland. Like he's way better than Scott Rowland. Like
Yeah, but Scott
Todd Helton.
Rowland,
Todd Helton who people like.
Todd Helton's not in.
No, I know, but people who are, saying the last 2-3 years like he deserves to be in. Like, stop. Like Harper shits on both of those guys. I don't give a fuck
Okay.
about the Gold Gloves. He's a way better player. Right, sorry.
7-time
way
All-Star,
better,
Scott Rowland. He has the same amount of
way better.
All-Stars.
I agree. I agree he's way better, but I think it's the longevity factor. Like Rowland played for what, fucking 18 years?
So he had 3 great years. Scott Rowland.
I had more than that, but it's and again, I think people care about the Gold Gloves.
It's great that he's got Gold Gloves. It's great. He's fucking shits on Scott Rowland.
Oh no,
He
I
shits
agree.
on Scott
I don't
Rowland.
think Scott Rowland is a Hall of Famer in my eyes. I don't think he
Dude,
should have been in the
how-
Hall of Fame. I agree with that.
This is actually pretty crazy how Helton is not in the Hall of Fame.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
Dude, he's a 316 batting average.
It's the only thing he has great. It's the only thing he has great.
2,500 hits. That's not getting you in.
Nah, I don't. So we don't talk about longevity. He had 5 great years. I'm sorry. He had 5 really, really good years. Maybe like 3 of them were great. Look at the position he plays. The position that he plays, you need to be great for like.
Dude, I don't
10-ish
know.
years.
2,500 hits.
Who's better? Who's better, Ryan Howard or Todd Helton? Who's better?
Stat wise, you got to go Todd Helton.
Ryan Howard's way better. No, Ryan Howard's way better, and will not make the not make
Those,
the Hall
well,
of Fame.
hold on. That depends on what you're asking by better. At the peaks of their career,
Who would you
Ryan
rather
Howard-
have?
Howard at the peak of his
At the
career.
peak of the
correct.
career, Howard 100%, 1,000,000%.
Okay.
But how
2,500 hits isn't going to get you in though.
Nah,
you,
nah.
like I would take Ryan Howard
2,500 hits and the 316. That's awesome, but like he Albert Pujols had to do it for 12 years. Hit 45 homers and 150 or 148
Listen,
RBIs,
Yeah, but
whatever
Albert
it was.
Pujols is one of the greatest in the game.
Yeah,
ever.
that's,
Right.
Yeah, right.
No, I know, but I'm comparing the guys that were in that
No, but
era.
listen,
Helton for his position did not do it long enough. He didn't do it long enough. You need to do it. If he did it long enough, Ryan Howard deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. And Ryan Howard's not a Hall of Famer.
2,500 hits is a lot of hits.
Dude,
That's
I
500 more
understand
than
that.
Scott Rowland in a less time frame. I know it's different positions, third base and first base, but that I don't know. I think I would. I don't know.
I don't think he's a Hall of Famer.
5-time All-Star, 3-time Gold Glove, 4-time Silver Slugger.
So how long did he play?
Award, he played 16 years.
Okay.
For what it's worth,
Like I said,
for what it's worth, I mean, this is kind of a meaningless stat. Todd Helton ranks 97th in the history of baseball for hits. He's a top
Right.
100 player when it comes to hits. Just
And
hits.
probably the 96 ahead of him are in the Hall of Fame.
I totally
Probably
doubt
not.
that. I
wow.
totally doubt that.
I don't know.
I would say I
have
don't
to
even
do-
know if 50 of them are.
I'd have to do a ton of research in order to, figure that out. But
Well, we know the number one isn't in the Hall of Fame. Ty Cobb, Pete Rose obviously is
Pete
not.
Rose, yeah, Ty Cobb, Hank Aaron, Stan Musial, Tris Speaker. I mean, I don't know how many you want me to name. Jeter, Wagner. All right, let me try to go down this spell a little bit, or this thing. Adrian Beltre.
So
gonna
is
get-
Placido Polanco a Hall of Famer?
No.
Okay, he's got his batting average is 297,
Okay.
and he's got no, absolutely, dude. But
I'm just
but
keeping it.
right, but the difference between hitting 400 and hitting like I don't know 380 something, 390 something is a big difference. Like it really is. 397 to 316 isn't that much of a difference. Like it doesn't separate you that much. And he's got
Is Pudge in the Hall of Fame?
almost 2,000, so almost 2,200 hits.
Is Pudge in the Hall
Yes.
of Fame? Yeah.
Is he?
Couldn't remember.
I thought he had.
Yeah, he's in.
I thought he had steroids.
No, he's in.
Is Johnny Damon in the Hall of Fame?
No.
I don't think so. No,
He's got almost 2,800 hits.
He might be a guy.
Right. hits are great, but like, and the 316 is great, but it goes by position. The reason Utley's going to probably get in, he probably or I don't know if he will get in. The reason he should be talked about getting in is because he did it as a second baseman. Like Jeff Kent, the reason he's in the Hall of Fame is because he played second base. Robinson Cano is a third baseman who moved to second base. He hits like a third baseman. He's gonna get in the Hall of Fame because he hit fucking a ton of home runs as a second baseman. Like it really just depends on the position. And Todd Helton, you have to play first base. You have to hit 40 homers and 140 RBIs for 10 years. You have to do it, and he didn't do it.
You know what? Jeff Kent didn't even get in.
So you're
right.
I'm saying that's the argument.
Yeah,
that's the argument.
Hits too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just
That's the argument is Jeff. You know, is Utley better than Jeff Kent? That's what I meant. Like
no.
Yeah.
I mean, is Utley better than Kent?
I think so. But Kent did it for long. Like Kent did it longer. So I think Utley's a better talent, but Kent was more consistent because he played longer. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes any sense.
That makes sense. It's
like I was saying, like Polanco hit, like he's got over 2,000 hits. Like he's almost a 300 hitter. He's not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
316 is great. 2,500 hits is great. I just think by position, I
don't even remember how we got here.
Me neither.
Forget to.
Yeah. We had a nice little outing from Aaron Nola, a little vintage Nola the other day. Switch things up here a little bit.
Yeah, his fastball was fast.
Sure. Yeah.
He was able to get around the lineup a couple times.
All right, yeah. We'll see what happens.
There were definitely a few times where like a deep fly ball was hit, and I was like, "Oh God, here we go. This is it." Like, and then you're
just waiting for the wheels to fall off.
Yep.
But I mean, listen, they're winning games, so
yeah,
that's it. I mean,
you know who I'm a little like, not I'm not gonna say disappointed because I think he's had a solid year, but I'm like expecting more because I see so much hype around him, and this is not me complaining at all, but like, if you go on Twitter, you think like Alec Boehm is like a 30 home run, 303. You think he's Todd Helton, you know. You think he's like a 30 homer, 110 RBI, like 300 hitter. Where like I don't know, man. It's just
no. I think people. It's not. I don't think it's that. I think it's the people are seeing growth, and that's all you can kind of ask for with a young player.
Yeah, but is there as much more growth than there was last year?
I think so, and I think he's playing a better field.
That absolutely.
And
but
he's also somebody that if there's men on base, he's like he's gonna knock them in.
Yeah,
right.
I mean he's got more homers already in RBIs than he did last year. But I mean last year he hit 13 and 72. He's at 14 and 79 now. I don't know. There's definitely growth.
A little more.
I know. No, absolutely. I don't know. I just think that a lot of people are like,
I think that
I'm not going to say overhyping him.
Well, and anytime you have a young player that shows growth, you always kind of glom onto the hype of the upside.
I mean, I just think Stott also has a really good year this year.
Yeah, totally.
But again,
he's been great.
Stott's a second baseman. Like this is what he's hitting what he's supposed to be hitting. Like Boehm's not doing that for me yet.
Really?
I don't know.
So
I just
need more homers.
Yeah, I want more homers. I want dude, he's been popping out to right field a lot. Which I do like the fact that I do like that he spreads the ball. I said this last year and I said it going into this year. I want to see him pull the ball more. He's just like lately he's just been like popping out to right field a lot. I don't know. I need more out of my third baseman. I think like give me like 20. Like 20 to 25.
Yeah, but I think that way of thinking is kind of outdated. Like I don't think it matters
what
position. I don't think it matters what position a guy is. Runs and hits are hit. It's all.
Yeah.
It all counts towards the scoreboard, no matter what position you are.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think he, I just seeing the things that people say. That's all. It's just you'd think he'd have more of a, you'd think he'd have like 25 and 90 right now.
Dom noted.
But no, there is
Alec
growth.
Boehm hater.
Not at all. Not at all. I don't know. I just we kind of get the hate from all these guys. I don't know. It's just you think like Alec Boehm's a 300 hitter and like he's sitting 281. Like
Listen, since you're
again,
a big
there's
Alec,
growth. I like Alec. I do.
listen,
Boehm. I do. I really do.
Since you're a big Alec Boehm hater, I'll talk about somebody else who's been struggling. And I tweeted this earlier. When are we gonna have the conversation about JT Realmuto?
So here, really quick, I don't want to keep taking over, but JT, I don't know. Listen, he's supposed to be better than this, but he's hitting like most catchers in the league are hitting right now, like 250.
Yeah, that's not what we know of JT.
That's not what that's not what we signed him for.
Absolutely not. I don't disagree with that. But he's also like 32 and like
Sure.
He's like, did you see what he said the other day? I read that he like had to tell them like, you guys gotta like sit me a little bit more. I'm getting up there.
Well, I saw an interview with Rob Thompson that basically said, is JT starting to get to the point of his career where maybe if they start moving him to first base or maybe DH and things like that? And Rob said, yeah, we're probably getting to that point in his career because he's played a lot of innings behind the plate. So
yeah.
So I don't know if that'll be. I don't know if that'll be this year, but at some point you're going to see him DH and maybe play first.
He's got what, 2 years left?
2 years, yep. And then turns 34 when that deal's over.
So here's my next question. I actually have an idea. Okay. It'll be about that time when you guys getting hyped for Reese in the playoffs. Playoffs of Reese.
I don't think it hurts.
No, that's if Harper can play the outfield.
No, he can. I mean, Reese could be your DH, like if it came down to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you have. Are you fine with playing Schwarber in the outfield?
No, not really. I'm just saying are you re-signing Hoskins? That's what's going to come down to the Realmuto decision.
That's the thing. That's the interesting part of it is if you could have. I mean, you could split up time at first between Harper, Realmuto, and even Boehm all season next year. You really don't need Hoskins. Use that money and move it to a corner outfielder. Move it to pitching. You know what I mean? That's the interesting part of it for sure. So
I'm not saying they should do this, but I think the offseason comes and they say, here's the exact same deal, like that you got last year.
I can see that.
1 year.
That's what I've
whatever
been saying.
It was.
But you said he's going to get some.
You literally stole
I said what?
And that's what I said. What
did I say?
You said that he's going to find a big deal somewhere else.
No. I never said that.
No, I'm pretty sure what you said. That's
no. I thought from the beginning, since he got hurt, I've been saying 1 year. He'll get a 1 year deal back here.
I'll have to find the tape.
I don't think that was me, man.
I'll have to find the tape of that.
Okay. If it was, I didn't mean it. I said from the minute that he got hurt that I thought it was going to be a 1 year deal back here next year.
Yeah, I agree. I can see that for sure.
But like the whole JT thing. So next year, if they decide to do that, like, do you say, JT, we want one more year out of you behind the plate? But I also really like Rojas a lot in center field.
I do too. But what's
I
that?
really want to see Marsh play left.
Oh, you're saying Schwarber. Wait, what does that have to do with anything though?
So
Harper.
So that's what I'm saying. So going into next year, it's like that's the battle that I have.
Harper's in right.
Where's
Castellanos?
Next. Well, I think it's just a rotation all around.
Somebody's gonna have to sit every night.
Maybe. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
I actually heard somebody today. If you get to a spot where you feel comfortable with Realmuto, Hoskins, if like you think you can bring him back, trading Schwarber.
Sure.
I don't trade Schwarber. I keep Schwarber.
You can find that production anywhere.
Personally, I'm not saying they wouldn't.
Yeah,
what?
I think you can find that production anywhere.
I completely disagree. He wins in the playoffs. He wins in the playoffs. You're going to find 40-plus homers, almost 100 RBIs,
no.
leads the league in walks,
That's not what I'm
has
saying.
a high on-base percentage. Yeah, they grow on trees. I'll just go outside the tree outside my house. I'll go grab one.
That's not what I said. What I said is I think you could find I guess I said his production, but I meant you could find somebody that'll give you a better glove, that will hit for better average, get on base probably about the same, You might be
Okay.
sacrificing runs here.
Who's gonna hit Who's gonna hit 400 in the NL pennant?
Bryce Harper.
He's done it his whole career. Yeah, but you can have Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber.
I think Kyle Schwarber's so overrated.
You hate Kyle Schwarber, man. I just don't get it.
I think he's overrated.
Dude, he's gonna give you 40. He's gonna give you 40 plus. He's gonna give you close to 100 RBIs, and he's gonna lead the league in.
He's gonna strike out 7 trillion times.
Dom, Kyle Schwarber, or if Shohei.
Okay, we used to say. Oh, come on, that's insane. But
I'm just saying.
But okay, so Ryan Howard was useless then because he struck out so many times, but he hit fucking 6 million home runs and 6 million RBIs every year.
All right, when Schwarber hits 70 home runs and 140 RBIs, then call me.
But Ryan Howard never did that either.
Hey, what 60? He hit 60 at one point, did he not?
59. He hit 59.
Okay, and 130 or
58.
130, 140 RBIs probably.
Right, but the same argument that was said earlier. It's just not that game anymore, and it's just positions don't matter just as long as
positions
you're
don't matter. We're not even talking about positions.
Yeah, but there's only like 2 guys that hit fucking 50 home runs every year. There used to be 10.
Okay.
50
again, he doesn't hit 50 home runs.
149.
I'm not saying he hits 50 home runs. I'm saying there's only 2 guys that hit 50 home runs every year. That's my point. He doesn't hit 50 home runs. He hit 46 last year. That's almost 50. That's fucking 5 away.
Okay,
4 away. 4 away. Sorry.
Okay, I said Howard hit 60, and you crucified me by saying, "Well, no, it's 58." Well, all right, 58 is close enough to 60 to play this game,
and 46 is close enough to 50.
I don't even know what we're arguing right now.
That you think Kyle Schwarber stinks?
And I didn't say he stinks. He's overrated. There's a difference. Again,
I'm sorry that you hate Kyle Schwarber. That's what it was.
Yeah, yep.
I listen. I understand the strikeouts are frustrating, and I get that that you don't like him leading off. I don't disagree with you. Like I think he's more valuable in a different. No. I understand.
They win games. Like, as shitty as their lineup is, they win games.
But still, he's on base percentages higher than. So he's got the lowest average in the NL for starters. He's got a higher on base percentage than the guy that has the highest average in the AL, which is Austin Hayes.
Yep.
He's going to hit 40 plus homers. He's going to have close to 100 RBIs as a leadoff hitter. And did you know? I think it was 7 pitches. How many has he got? 36 right now.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure. Sounds about right.
I believe 7 of them were on the first pitch of the game.
Okay.
You know how insane that is? Like, first pitch of the game. Huh? Okay. He's not a Hall of Famer. He's not like... But guess what, dude? When they get to... Everywhere he's been, Chicago, he won a World Series. The year before they won the World Series, they almost got to a World Series. The Red Sox were a game away from making it to the World Series. The Phillies go to a World Series. Like, the guy just shows up when it really matters. I think he's way more valuable than I think he is.
Yeah, but you can't say that he won in those places solely because of him. Like, it's a team sport. You need more than one guy to get far. Like,
right, but just like when Hoskins came back and sat on the bench in the beginning of June, it sparks things. It just does. He's just one of those guys that goes to any locker room and... Dude, when he was in Washington, like, they were losing. Like, they were a loser organization. They had to trade him because they were winning with him. Like, he goes into a locker room. He knows how to lead a locker room. He just knows how to spark things in the playoffs. Look at this city, right? Like your dad says it all the time. Like, there's a reason the crowd plays a factor, right? It's because when a guy comes up and hits a home run, there's a reason to cheer, right? When they got no hit, you can hear a pin drop.
Yep.
Kyle Schwarber comes up, leads off the game, and hits a fucking nuke, and the place goes insane. And it is tough to win here when that happens.
Sure.
That's what Schwarber does.
Okay. I need to get that somewhere. I think.
Where?
Listen now.
Where?
Now that Trey's back, it's Trey Turner. I don't think he's gonna hit 46 home runs, but he's gonna give you a lot.
Okay. He's gonna give you 20 to 25.
All right, I'll give you a lot of production.
That's 25 homers. It's 20 homers away from 20. That's 20 to 25 homers away from what.
All right, but
he's
gonna do a lot more. He's gonna hit the ball gap to gap. He's gonna score more runs because he's gonna be on base more.
He surely isn't right now.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but he's on base percentage is high, but he's not like what? How many runs has he scored? Because he's not getting around the bases all like. So he's got cinder blocks on his feet. So what's
Who
the
gives a shit if the guys after you're hitting fucking bombs too? They hit 50 this year. Like, I mean, this month.
Okay.
He's got 82 runs scored right now, which is the second most in his career.
Okay.
He's gonna beat what he did last year.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm no like Kyle Schwarber like apologist.
Yeah.
He is way more valuable than you think he is.
You love Kyle Schwarber.
I do love Kyle Schwarber.
I do. I
do. Hate him. Yep.
Hate,
just like you hate Harper.
Right, just like that. Yeah.
Just like you hate Harper and Sirianni.
Yep. Exactly.
All right. This has been a long episode. I gotta get away from you.
You guys ready to get out of here before I start yelling some more?
Real quick, I got the last person for fantasy, so
Okay, nice.
we're set. We're
Nice.
good to go. If Joe would just, join the league. He said
he hasn't joined yet.
he hasn't joined in. I've talked to him. He's in. Like it's it's just a matter of actually accepting it. So
Right, and listen, we've got to get people to sign up for this the Survivor pool. It's a little lacking right now, so we gotta promote that a little better. We'll figure it out.
Yep.
Get that out there. Get people involved because that was fun last year. So we're gonna get out of here again. Look us up on firesports.com. Check out all the good content we have over there. Like us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Subscribe at Phired Up Sports on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We will see everybody next week. Have a good week.